Hey there, I'm estate planning attorney Paul Rabelais, and you're going to want to watch this video because in this video, we're going to talk about who is a judge going to select to be your legal guardian in the future to handle all of your money and make all of your medical decisions. Okay, so lots of talk out there in the estate planning world about naming guardians is about the designation that parents with minor kids make. Should the parents die before their minor kids are adults, who's going to raise the kids? That isn't what this video is about. This video is for you adults out there, and this video is about who will be your guardian if you're an adult and you get wacko or you are so out of it that a judge has to select a legal guardian to, like I said before, manage all of your money and make all of your medical decisions. So people are living longer. By the way, I want to thank you first of all you folks out there who have subscribed to my channel over the years. You just pushed me over the 10,000 subscriber limit. So thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed watching my videos as much as I've enjoyed making them. On our way, well past 10,000, next to 20,000, and who knows, maybe $100,000 after that. So thank you for subscribing. All right, so people are living longer, and as a result, more people are becoming incapacitated, where they can't sign their name, they don't know what they're doing, they can't manage their property, they can't sign to sell a they or deal with their taxes, or much less handle any kind of lawsuit that they may be in, or talk to their doctors, and they don't have that capacity to do it. It's happening to more people every day because people are living longer. Now, in order for people, adults, to protect themselves from that incapacity, many people create trusts and name trustees or successor trustees to be able to manage trust assets. And many people sign powers of attorney that in general state that if you become or when you become incapacitated, you've designated certain people to be able to act on your behalf, and you get to control who is your agent on your power of attorney and who is your trustee of your trust in the event of your incapacity. But sometimes third parties, they don't honor these powers of attorney, and it's because based on their rules, based on their procedures, in many cases they can't be forced to honor a power of attorney. They may say that the power of attorney that they get presented with is not specific enough for the transaction that is attempting to be done. They may say that even though a power of attorney may last for the rest of your lifetime, a third party may say, we just don't want to honor it because this power of attorney is just too darn old. So I will say, as I'm kind of giving you some caution about estate planning, I will say powers of attorney are recommended for virtually everybody who engages in the estate planning process, but they're not, in reality, they're not the perfect solution to cover every circumstance that might happen to you in the future. So if there's a circumstance that may happen to you in the future, you're incapacitated, the power of attorney isn't doing the job, the trust isn't doing the job, what happens if action needs to be taken on your behalf? Well, what happens is you get sued, and you get sued by someone who is in a position where they have to get a judge to declare you legally incompetent, and they have to get a judge to designate someone as your legal guardian. And it's a big deal. It's very expensive. It's very time consuming. It's not just file a lawsuit and get a judge to sign it. There's procedural rules. You have to be examined by doctors. You have to have, in most cases, an attorney appointed for you who advocates for you. Got to be different from the attorney of the person who sued you to have you declared incompetent. So it's a procedural jungle. But what happens is someone is going to, as part of that process, ask a judge to have you declared incompetent. And then if you're declared incompetent, somebody's going to ask a judge to name someone as your legal guardian. So if that's the case, who does the judge select as your legal guardian? Do they select that person? Maybe it's your daughter, who is very caring and is going to look after your best interests, and she only wants what's right for you, even if it's not right for her? Or is the judge going to select that person, could be a son-in-law, could be somebody out there who is looking more out for themselves as opposed to looking out for you, but they're able to make a compelling enough argument to a judge to convince a judge that they're the right person to make all of your money decisions and all of your medical decisions. So the concept here is you have say-so in who that judge will select as your guardian in the event you have to go through one of these guardianship proceedings in the future. And of course, this is at a point where you're not able to make your decisions, and so you have to do some things now so that in the future your stuff is protected. Now, most states allow you to designate who you'd want a judge to select to be your legal guardian in the event that a court determines that a guardian is necessary. And in most states, you can make that designation of who you'd want your legal guardian to be in the event of a guardianship proceeding. You can make that designation either in a power of attorney, or in an advanced healthcare directive, or in some other writing, depending upon your state. So I see and hear and watch very little about this issue, but it is a critical issue that you want to make sure you address. In fact, if you've never engaged in estate planning, maybe this video may be that tipping point or that message that gets you over the top and urges you enough to go take some action to get your legal affairs in order. And if you already have an estate planning program in place, you're going to want to ensure that you've designated who you'd want your legal guardian to be in the event a guardianship is necessary. Remember, people are living a lot longer these days, and as a result of people living so much longer, there's going to be a lot more people who become incapacitated, and these guardianship proceedings will just be more common than they have been in the past. All right, so take care of that. Hope this helps. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff that I ask you to do on all my other videos. You have a great day, and we'll see you next time.